So this is a 22-year-old that's on his way to buying an SVJ.
How you doing?
So this is Graham, and he has been helping me out with my content and everything to do with social media for the last 3 years now. And he sees my Aventador SV Roadster and is like, I want to buy an SVJ by the time that I'm 25. And I'm like, well, let's make a video about helping you out and how you can get there. Because I'm sure you're not the only 20-year-old who wants to buy an SVJ.
Not at all.
Now, is the SVJ like your dream car, ultimate dream car?
Yeah, it has been since the TikTok thing, you know, being car talk, but it has always been my dream car.
I mean, it's a great car. I have the SV here, which I think is the better car. And a lot of people think SV over SVJ, but you think SVJ over SV.
I do, because the SVJ got too popular, but before that, it was still like the absolute killer car. This car is fantastic, don't get me wrong, but the SVJ, Gitani exhaust, game over.
So we need about $700,000 for you to afford an SVJ. Let's break down how we're actually going to be able to do that and help you get $700,000 by the time you're 25 to be able to spend it on a car and get something like this. So I think there's 3 main pillars that we need to prep you for. The first is that you're going to be making money on the internet, and I think your choice or your method is going to be through content, correct?
Absolutely.
And then the second method is investing. So focus on investing, and when you're actually earning the money, making it grow for you, being smart about it, and having passive income so that you can actually afford the car without having to actually pay for it with your earned income.
Absolutely. I think the assets have to pay for the liabilities just like you do. You set a great example for that.
And then finally is having the right mindset and being in the right mindset to be able to own one of these. I mean, first of all, you have to believe that you can own an SVJ or an SV or an Aventador or a Lamborghini or whatever it is. You have to believe that you can own it before you actually own it. If you don't believe that you can ever have one of these cars, you're never going to be able to get one of them.
If you don't start with a dream, you have no direction, and so you're not going to be able to get anything at all.
Yeah, I think Graham has a really great starting point, a really great foundation, and with my connections, my help, and my content skills, we'll be able to get you to an SVJ in just a few years.
That's why I have no doubt. I mean, I just have to put the work in. It really is just seeing the process through and execution, and that's what everybody else lacks on. So
let's go for a drive in the SV and get your real thoughts on it. My butt is on fire. Alrighty guys, this is my brother and Graham here, and they've seen the SV, but they have not heard the SV. They've never heard it actually. So this will be the first time actually hearing the car straight piped, extremely loud here. But first, if you guys haven't seen, I have 2 new trickle chargers. So there's 2 batteries with this car. There's the battery that starts the car, the starter battery, and then there's the battery for the lights. So there's 2 separate batteries. When you normally just plug it into a normal trickle charger, like this Lamborghini trickle charger here, it's just for the lights. But like if the car doesn't, the starter battery dies, that does no good. So we did this adjustment here, and now if you could help me pull these off and then put the caps on, and you could just tuck it in right there. That's all perfect. We're gonna start up the car here. We're gonna roll it outside first, so you guys are gonna have to help me push the car outside here. Okay. Hopping in the SV here. All we have to do is just press on this. That turns on all the electronics here, and then we're gonna press this, okay? And now, there. The brake is off now. Let's push, folks. You guys are gonna push. Make sure we're not gonna hit anything here.
Yeah, we're good there. Is it like properly wide garage doors?
Yeah. All right, where should I stop? Probably like here?
Yeah.
All right, here, put the parking brake on. Now, the car is set and in position for a cold start.
Of the world's loudest Lamborghini Aventador SV.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys are really prepared for this.
Gotta put my earplugs in.
I might throw up.
First, we need to take the roof off because it's really hot here. So, this thing is like a 2005 Honda Accord with the seats that just slide up and lock into place. Unclip, unclip.
Pop it up just
There's like a little thing.
There you go.
Oh, my feet are burning.
Pull the seat forward, first of all.
Just under?
Yep, pull the seat forward. Okay, there you go. Now, see the latches in the underside there?
Back here?
See them in there?
Oh yeah, the big.
So pull those 2 latches, both red and the black one.
Okay.
Now, pull it up.
How did you grab it? Here?
Yep.
It's
Just
gotta
pull
come
it up.
back.
All right, nice. There you go. Beautiful.
Top shape.
So you guys are going to, Jojo, press the no brake and just press the on button. Fans are warming up. The fuel pumps are fueling into the engine. It is preparing for the startup here. And I hope you guys are ready.
Heart is beating. I'm not going.
All right.
I'm like
Jojo,
nervous.
put foot on brake and start the car.
I'm pretty nervous.
Yeah.
Ready to go for a drive?
I hope so.
Let's do it.
Oh my, dude. This is... How could somebody buy this? You're going like 12 miles an hour.
That's the back window.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Makes such a big difference.
Yeah, right?
I've never been in an Aventador in my life. I've never been in an Aventador that's on in my life.
So Graham has never been in my SV before.
Nope.
He has a dream car of an SVJ, but he's never even been in something like this. So this is his first reaction, and we're gonna be planning how we're gonna get him this car. You feel the single clutch?
Yeah, I do. She's a little bit rocky rolly. That's what you sign up for, though. The braking is so hard too.
Yeah.
And it's the engine braking with the actual braking.
Yeah. It's a lot going on. It's a pretty wild experience though, right?
Dude, yeah. I hear it all the time through like a phone screen, and it just cannot compare at all.
It doesn't compare to the...
Not at all, no matter how good your headphone quality, whatever. No amount of SV or Aventador videos can compare to this at all. And believe me, I've watched a lot of those videos.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of space too. Like that's kind of surprising.
It's a
to me.
big
Like,
car.
Yeah, your legs have a lot of space. It is a big car. 3,800 pounds?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
It's a pretty heavy, big car.
Yeah. Oh my god.
A lot of downfires, a lot of backfires, like burbles, cracks, and pops. I mean, everything.
Dude, it's literally just supercar ASMR. Like it is popcorn in this car. It's ridiculous. And we haven't even gone above 30 miles an hour. Like,
I know.
we're going under the speed limit the entire time.
First reaction.
Oh my god. Dude, my body's just tingling. Like, that's the...
Downshifts are wild, right?
It is so violent. First 24 hours in LA, you can get goosebumps through the screen. You have no idea how this feels in person. It is insane. I feel like no matter how much you drive this car, you are never going to be able to get enough of it. That's what I think. Like you can never, like, the amount that it excites you could never go down at all. This is an antidepressant right here. This is an antidepressant.
Like you can't be sad having this car, driving this car.
No, just knowing it's in the garage,
impossible.
hearing it, and just like putting the little back window down, that is all you need in your life to be happy.
Yeah.
Like I could die right now happy, man. I'd be okay. It'd be okay.
It's an amazing car, and like just the POV when driving this thing too, like absolutely insane.
It's a full body experience. That's what people don't get. It's like, oh yeah, your ears, your eyes. Like no, you feel every single bit of the road. There's so much vibration. It is. it's so unfathomable. You just have to sit in one of these cars, own one of these cars, or just be lucky enough to get in one. Like, yeah, it's fantastic.
I'm glad you like it.
Now it's like, before it was like, please, like, I want to make it happen. Now it's like, okay, this 100,000% has to happen.
It has to.
So we're going to make it happen.
It has to. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Yep.
I believe in you.
We've got 3 years.
I'm glad this is good motivation. If you're not seeing the real motivation from him, like you see motivation from him. Yeah.
I'm new here.
Yeah. Okay.
We're from Pensacola.
Okay.
We're here for a women's conference for our church.
Yeah.
Your car is so incredible.
Thank you.
Can I take like a picture?
Yeah,
or video
yeah.
for my son?
Yeah, of course.
He loves fast cars.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you guys like YouTubers or something?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Cam Casey.
What is it?
Cam Casey.
Cam Casey.
Cam. C-A-M.
Cam Casey.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we'll look you up. My
Yeah.
son's gonna be so
Okay,
stoked.
cool.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
of course.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye, guys.
Talk about the motivation, dude. That to have moments like that where you can do that, I'm sure that feels really special. I'm sitting in the passenger seat. I don't own this car, and it still feels special. It's one thing to feel the performance, and then it's another thing to feel the love. Like the fact you can do that with other people is unreal.
It's like directing a symphony, directing an orchestra on wheels.
Yes.
Essentially,
Perfect.
I mean, it's music to my ears. The downshifts are so aggressive.
Dude.
Insane, right?
All the words that you hear about this car are 1000% more true when you actually experience it.
Yeah.
Spaceship, V12 Symphony, like rocket, jet, like you feel all those words. It's not just like you're talking about it. It's crazy.
After riding in the SV Roadster, like, you gotta have one.
An SVJ Roadster.
SVJ.
But yeah, dude, this is. I wish I had more words to describe it. I said blissful, exotic, and euphoric are the only 3 words that like are good enough.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're gonna get you one of these. Let's talk about how we can actually do that, though.
Yeah.
So let's first talk about content here. So the main pillar is content and making money on the internet, because you have to have a high earned income. Having a high earned income is the most important part, is the most important skill that you need to have, because if you don't have a high earned income, you're not gonna have a lot to invest, and you're not gonna be able to make a lot from your investments because you have no income. So the first thing that we're gonna be working on, and the first thing that we're gonna be focusing on, is TikTok Shop. I'm gonna be running this on my own account, as well as Graham's gonna be running these on his own account. And the main focus with TikTok Shop is solving a problem. We need to solve a problem with the content. So where people aren't going to buy, or the conversion rate is not going to be nearly as high when people are just buying something for fun or for convenience or for whatever reason that they're buying things. They want to buy things that solve their problems and that make their life better. So that's the main thing that we're going to start and focus on, to start generating some income, start making some content, putting out a lot of videos, and start actually earning from content online. So Graham, why TikTok Shop?
Well, first, it's the lowest barrier to entry. Like, you can get free products or you can order very cheap products and just pump out videos. Since we know content, you've been working in this for 5 years, I've been working in this for 3 years. We understand the game of how to make the hooks, how to actually sell with pain points like we talked about, and then how to basically scale up the content. It's not like we've never recorded videos before. We understand we could pump out 30 to 50 videos a day if we really want to go really, really hard, which is what it will take. And the fact that we already have the skill of content, we get the products, show the lifestyle, and we sell right there. That's just the easiest way to do it.
So making money on TikTok Shop is not going to be the way to just get an SV or a SVJ Roadster for Graham here. Yes, it's going to help, and yes, it's going to create some income, but maybe it'll create 5, 10, 15, maybe 20K a month, which would be awesome, but that's not SVJ money. Now, how we're going to get to the SVJ money is you're going to combine and take all that content and you're going to repurpose it on all different platforms. You can monetize it on Snapchat, you can monetize it on YouTube, you can monetize it on Facebook, you can monetize it on Twitter, you can monetize it on literally every single platform. So now you're making one piece of content and it's going to 5, 6, 7 different places. And the best part is Graham isn't scared to show his face online clearly as he's in this video right now, but you can also do this without showing your face. You don't even have to show your face. You can make faceless content about products, about services, whatever problem that you're solving, you want to make content about it. And then taking that content and being able to diversify it into many different social medias and many different income sources, that's how you're going to start to compound and get a bunch of passive income essentially from content. So after doing this for many years, and when you're going to start making content, you're going to have a huge bank of content, and you're basically going to own a bunch of digital real estate with the content that you have. How are you going to spec out your SVJ? Like, what's the dream spec for you?
Okay, this might be controversial, but hear me out. So everything needs to be full carbon.
Of course.
Yes,
of course.
Especially these mirrors.
Yeah, I know. That was the one thing that I didn't get that I wanted. But I have the carbon roof, which I love.
Exactly, that makes up for it. But I want to spec it off of, come with me.
Okay.
I want to spec it off of a old Mercy SV spec. So it's going to be black everywhere. This is all going to be black. Seats black. I do like the red. If it has red seats, that's a perk. Right here.
But just black seats is fine? Like black interior, black on red maybe?
I like black on red. It's not
or,
bad. Clash with the yellow, that's the issue.
You want yellow SVJ?
Yellow SVJ.
So you want a yellow interior then, I think. You want the black and yellow.
I do want the black and yellow.
Okay.
With the song.
Okay.
So of course, carbon here.
Yeah.
Carbon everywhere.
Need carbon there.
You know, I really do like the Valvetronic exhaust.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Austin. We're gonna have to go with Gintani.
Okay. Gintani SVJ. Gintani tune.
Gintani tune.
Okay.
And here's why. I have an Instagram account. If I had my phone, I'd show you. It says Gintani SVJ. I already have the ad. Everything's prepped. I've had it for 5 years now, I believe.
Wow.
And so,
okay.
I mean, I've been ready for this.
Yeah. Okay.
But also,
carbon here, of course.
Carbon here, of course.
Okay. Carbon here. Carbon here.
It's gonna
Okay.
be shooting flame, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be
Yeah.
big.
Okay.
I would love a Roadster. If it's not a Roadster, I wouldn't be horribly upset.
I think you need the Roadster though.
I do need a Roadster too.
You need the Roadster.
Especially if I keep growing, dude.
And carbon mirrors. We said carbon mirrors?
Carbon mirrors.
Okay.
These wheels
What about
are really,
wheels?
really cool.
What do you want to do?
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 5-spoke wheels.
5-spoke wheels, black, silver.
I'm gonna like.
So it's gonna be, well, I don't even know if we talked about the color of the paint. What color is the paint gonna be?
Black. It's gonna be gloss
Okay,
black.
so all black with yellow and black interior.
Yes.
What color wheels? 5-spoke wheels.
Dude, we're not going yellow wheels. I'll tell you that. We're gonna go with, I think, some silver wheels.
Silver
Hear me
wheels?
out. I need a
Black, silver, yellow. Okay, interesting.
Well, I don't want it
interesting.
to look like every other SVJ. This
No,
is my
I mean,
creation,
yeah.
you know?
No, I think I can't wait to see it come to fruition. And in a couple years now, after you've been doing this, and then looking back on this video and being like, dang,
Yeah.
that
This will
was
be all
the
clipped
exact
up, don't
SV
even worry. And you're
that
gonna
I
be in
wanted.
the passenger seat.
Yeah, no, I'll be driving this and you'll be driving your SVJ.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's get into step 2 though, or the second part about this, which is
Investing.
it's investing. We need a warm start now. Hear the difference. 3, 2, 1, fire in the hole.
Oi!
Yeah, we are officially cruising here. It is quite hot. We gotta go for a little bit, get some airflow in here, and we'll talk about investing and how you can invest so that your actual assets pay for your liabilities. This right here that we're sitting in is a liability. It's a depreciating asset. Cars are always liabilities. It's kind of an asset because at this level of car, they can grow, and I actually assume and am hoping that this car appreciates like I think it will. But in general, your assets want to pay for your liabilities. So we're going to talk about real estate, stocks, investing, and the great strategy that comes with making internet money and having low expenses and being young and not having a lot of expenses, so you can save up money, stack up money, and make that money grow for you for a very long time. So I have kind of a rule for myself. Every single time I buy a new car, I need to buy a new house as an asset and a cash producing asset. So I mostly do short-term rentals, vacation homes, VRBOs, and things like that. So for every new car that I want to buy, I have to buy a new house and invest in a new house to get me those assets. So when we get you set up, when you start making a lot of money, we're going to have the perfect systems, and we run our own management companies and everything, and we're going to have the perfect systems for you to invest in and for you to grow your money and build. And any of you guys watching this as well, if you got a couple $100 grand and you want to invest with us, let me know. What's your experience been like with investing?
I mean, I've only invested in stocks, and everybody's dabbled in crypto. But other than that, I have zero money in real estate. It's mostly in mutual funds sponsor me right now are solo stocks, and it's usually blue chip stuff. I'm not very, very risky right now. I know that I should be, and that's something that I'm doing more of actively as we speak, and learning from Cameron, because, I mean, what better of a model to learn from, just a couple years older than being hyper successful for our age, you know? So I'm doing the most to learn from you.
It's so lovely having a conversation in this car. It's so quiet and calming and nice.
Meditative, some may say.
Yeah, I mean, it's super calming and relaxing having a conversation in this car. We're talking about stocks and bonds.
It's the stuff that actually makes you able to afford the car, which is funny.
And I'm not the type of person to go for risky investments or want to have risky investments. I want to take the risk on the front end in terms of earning a lot of money, because the downside is zero. The downside is $0. The upside is tremendous. The upside is huge. So I want to focus on taking the risk of earning a lot of money, and then when I do, make the safe investments, make the safe plays, so that I can let my money grow and grow for a very long time. That's why I do safe stuff. I do stocks, I do real estate, things that I know are going to increase my wealth over time, and I'll never have to worry about money.
And a big thing that Cam emphasizes that I don't hear him talk enough about is the fact that when you're young, you can afford to put some money in crypto in places, as long as you do your due diligence. You know, you need to understand how things work, but you're never going to have a time where you can risk the amount of money that you have, even if you don't feel like it's a lot. You never have a time where it is, you know, as least risky as today when you're young, when you're in your 20s or your late teens. So that's something I've learned that I hear you talk about a lot, where, you know, you can max out your IRA, you can max out your 401k at this age, which is great, no shame to it, but you should also risk more than that if you want outsized returns. If you don't want outsized returns, then you probably don't want an SVJ. So.
Beautiful.
Check out the visibility, folks. I mean, it looks like a big window, but this is genuinely all you can see.
Yeah, there's not much visibility going on here.
Not much here.
Quite limited.
Just a couple of inches. It feels heavier than the McLaren and everything else.
It's a big angry bull. ETH is at $4,000 at the time of filming this video. I did lovely on ETH. I did great.
But if you didn't take the risk, you wouldn't have any upside.
Exactly.
So you have
Everyone
to be
was
in.
scared.
You know what underrated tip? Kind of thought of this. As soon as you hear about something, throw at least a tiny bit of money in. Even if it's 10 or 20 bucks, chill out however much you can as soon as you hear about it, because as soon as you get educated enough for every single thing, you're not going to catch the upside that you would otherwise.
But when everyone is talking about it, when everyone is reporting on it, when everyone sees it happening, that's your sell signal. When everyone's getting the FOMO, when everyone's feeling like they missed out, it's because they did miss out. Don't buy it at the top. Buy it when people are scared. Buy it when people don't know what's going to happen with it. I have made the most amount of money in my investing career buying stocks and buying real estate when people are scared to buy stocks and when people are scared to buy real estate. That's when the real money happens. That's when you actually make the real money.
And how do you know when they're scared?
People are talking about it. I'm scared. When I'm scared, I'm literally scared. I'm like, wow, ETH is really low right now. Like, ETH is scary low. And like everyone's saying like, oh, it's going to zero, whatever. Like, dude, people are scared at $1,600, and then I'm here buying it at $1,600, and now it's $4,000. It's a 2.5 times return.
You gotta check the fear and greed index. That is the best place to be able to figure that out mathematically. Plus, you just hear the buzz in the streets, like Cam said. That's unbelievable. If I had headphones on, if I had a blindfold on, it would still be the most exhilarating experience ever in any car I've ever been in.
Yeah. Watch out for the pole.
Yep.
We just switched cars. This is a little bit different than the SV. As you can tell, we're actually in my Tesla. Graham has also got a Tesla, but talking about investing, he didn't buy a Tesla, and I told him not to buy a Tesla. He actually leased his Tesla, and I think leasing electric cars especially is by far the best move that you can make, especially when you're young. You can get in and out of cars quick. So you decided to lease your Model 3. How has that been? You enjoy it?
It's been fantastic. I've had it for like a month and a half now, and I cannot complain. I mean, I'm not in the hole with any kind of finances and stuff. It's a brand new 2025, and you know, I really can't complain. Full self-driving, pretty connectivity, you know, the whole lot. Really comfortable, quick.
Yeah, it's a great car. I mean, the best car for cheap and for the money, and leasing it. Whereas I bought this Model S Plaid, I bought this car for $125,000 just a couple years ago, and now this car is worth like a cool like $55,000. Like I lost over 50% of my money on this car, and I'm just gonna unfortunately just drive it into a hole. Like I'm just gonna drive it forever until it stops working. So that's the kind of the deal. And like being smart with your money and learning from my mistakes and watching these videos, I'll tell you guys all my mistakes. I'm very transparent, and I want to tell you guys everything that's going on with my finances, with my life, and everything that I've been able to do to afford and live the lifestyle that I have. So I would say don't buy an electric car. Lease an electric car. Don't buy a car. Really, really think about that, because yes, you're spending money on the lease, but that's all tax deductible, as well as you're not losing so much money in depreciation. You're not putting so much money up front, and you're getting a brand new nice car. So I think there's a lot of benefits to leasing over buying, and you get to be out of it in a couple years, and maybe you'll get something different. Or,
and you have the option to buy too, even if you really want to keep the car, you can always just lease a newer car, the whatever 2027 version when that comes out. So I think it gives a lot of freedom cash wise, it gives a lot of freedom driving wise, it gives you, I mean, it's tax deductible, you know?
Yeah.
You're freeing up time.
So be smart when you start to actually earn money, and when you start to make money from whatever online business, whatever business that you're doing. Be smart, invest in smart things, invest in safe things. It's hard because I say invest in safe things, but we also talk about investing in risky things. I personally am in the boat of make a lot of earned income and then invest in safe things. Don't risk all your money investing. You already earned the money. You already did the hard part. You already earned it. Now let it grow, build it in safe things. I still consider crypto a safer investment if you're doing Bitcoin and Ethereum. I still consider real estate a safer investment even though interest rates are high right now. It's taking risk in the safe things, and I think that's the correct answer.
And here's
to
the
investing.
thing, a savings account is not a safe investment. That is the riskiest investment because you're making absolutely nothing. So if you put your money somewhere to grow, that's good. You cannot leave it just in a savings account sitting there, unless it's an emergency fund, of course.
You're losing money in a savings account because you're fighting against inflation, and inflation is constantly making the dollar weaker. So you're actually losing money. Maybe not as much as this Model S Plaid, but you're losing money with inflation. And finally, we want to talk about mindset and the things that help you actually get to where you want to be, because if you don't have the right mindset, like, you're not going to get anywhere. And here we have, again, for the millionth time, we got Joe back again, and we have Graham here. This is our first time meeting, and I was like, Graham, you're 22, Joe, you're almost 30 now.
That's a little, no.
He called me uncle last video.
Maybe for us, you're on.
And so I wanted to hear what advice you would have to someone who's 22 to continue to grow and have the right mindset to be in a place where you can get A12 or SVJ or something cool like that.
The biggest thing is you're 22 and it feels like the world is like time is running against you, but it's the opposite. Like, you have so much time. It's all about the horizon in which you give yourself. Like when I was 22, in my head I was like, if I don't have what I have now at 24, I'm a failure. And then at 24, I realized how much growth I had done, and I said, okay, I'm right at the cusp. And then I just kept at it, and then right when I was like 25, so a year after how long I thought I was gonna need, that's when the exponential just popped.
You just kept the North Star, basically. You kept chasing.
Always. Because again, right now we live in an internet world, like where you guys are watching this video at right now, and everybody thinks they see guys that are 18 years old, 19 years old buying supercars. Half the time that shit's not even real. And on top of that, we forget, bro, like, we have time. Like, I'm almost 30, that's crazy to call me that. And I feel like I'm running out of time, but at the end of the day, I'm not even 30. Think about when 10 years, building at this level for another 10 years, you just gotta give yourself time.
Yeah.
That's it.
And if you think on a 10-year basis versus a 5-year basis or a 1-year basis, like when you're younger, you think in months, not years or even decades. When you start to think like, gosh, if I'm doing this for another 10 years, like, I'm only going to be 32 at this point. I'm not even going to be 40. Maybe I'll be close to 50. But another 10 years is a very long time, and you can build a lot. You overestimate what you can do in a year and underestimate what you can do in 10.
Exactly.
So,
Because a lot of times it takes 3 years of no results, and then in 6 months after that, everything just cracks all at once. You just got to keep it every single day.
So
Consistency and time frame.
we do got some crazy downshifts.
Yeah.
Peace out.